morning friends. Namaskar. Welcome to War India News Hour. Today I am going to discuss on how India is moving towards the path of self-reliance. The COVID-19 crisis has taught India the importance of local manufacturing and supply chain. Now it is time to be vocal about local. It is the right time. If we can revive local industries, which is the need of the hour. The government has taken care of challenges faced by the MSMEs and will uplift small contractors, real estate sector. There is a strong wave going on the boycott of Chinese product. Boycott made in China or stop using and buying Chinese product. A slogan used over internet campaigns that advocate a complete boycott of Chinese made products. By seeing the present situation, celebrities, leaders and motivators are now speaking openly on the Chinese companies. This would bring a tough time to China to operate in India. A companies among others who got the Chinese investments includes Big Basket, Byju's, Delivery, Dream11, Flipkart, Hike, Make My Trip, Ola, Oyo, Paytm Mall, Paytm, Policy Bazaar, Quikr, Rivigo, Snapdeal, Swiggy, Udaan and Zomato to name a few. About billions of dollars are invested in India, but the COVID crisis has brought a huge challenge for the Chinese companies that are into mobile phones, computer and electronic products. They may include hardware, software business in India. The strain of coronavirus has originated from China and created a crisis that led to widespread criticism of the Chinese government. The celebrities, motivators and traders from across India were seen standing with the nation and the armed forces, leaving aside their profit and loss by cancelling the investments coming to India, which is in billions of dollars. Let's see to the headline in War India. Unlock 1.0, India reopens. The government has decided to reopen its office with 100% attendance with 3 straight shifts, 9 am to 5 pm, 10 am to 6 pm and 11 am to 6 pm. The state government has come out with varied Unlock 1 guidelines including allowing interstate travel even as Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Telangana extended the lockdown till June 30th with several relaxations. A day after, center eased the 68-day shutdown curve significantly with an economic focus. Indian government bans file transfer tool WeTransfer. The popular file sharing platform has stopped working on mobile and broadband internet. The Department of Telecom has banned WeTransfer in the country. The service is not accessible to people on select mobile networks as well as internet service providers, those are ISPs. The chances of sending porn clips or sensitive content through this site is high as the site cannot access the files or data being shared. That is the reason being cited by the Telecom Department for the ban. Protest in US continues over George Floyd's death. Unrest continues in USA. Tense protests have been witnessed in dozens of cities on Sunday, starting from New York to Tulsa to Los Angeles over the death of George Floyd, with police cars being set ablaze and reports of injuries mounting on all sides as the country lurched towards another night of unrest after months of coronavirus lockdowns. UK to join COVID-19 High Performance Computing Consortium. The UK will join the COVID-19 High Performance Computing HPC Consortium, which gives researchers and scientists access to the world's fastest and largest supercomputers in their work relating to the coronavirus. PM CARES is not a public authority under RTI Act, says PMO. The Prime Minister's Citizen Assistance and Relief in Emergency Situations Fund was set to accept donations and provide relief during the COVID-19 pandemic and other similar emergencies. The Prime Minister's office has refused to disclose details on the creation and operations of the PM CARES Fund, telling a right to information applicant and the fund is not a public authority under the ambit of the RTI Act 2005. However, relevant information in respect of PM CARE Fund may be seen on the website pmcares.gov.in. Google changes its ad policy to enable Arogya Setu's promotion by third-party apps. Google has now reportedly made changes in its ad policy soon after removing MobiKwik from its Play Store. The MobiKwik app was removed by Google from its download store for allegedly violating its deceptive ads policy by having a link to the Arogya Setu app. China's digital presence runs deep into Indian economy. There is no doubt that China is an important trading partner for India today. India is the second largest smartphone market in the world after China. 70% of Chinese brands have penetrated in India into the mobile phone segment. There are a number of Chinese companies who are now major players in many consumer segments in India, including Lenovo, a strong player in the computer hardware, Haier, presence in the white goods, Huawei's domination in telecom equipment and 5G technology. Indian developer awarded rupees 75 lakhs for finding critical flaw in sign-in with Apple. Bhavuk Jain has grabbed $100,000 from Apple for discovering a now-patched zero-day vulnerability in the sign-in with Apple account authentication. The zero-day vulnerability could have allowed a hacker to break into an Apple user's account who log into third-party apps like Dropbox, Spotify, Airbnb and Giphy, a Facebook company and many more. Locust killed through drone in midnight operations by Jaipur officials. A drone was used to kill locust in Viratnagar in Jaipur on Saturday night and Sunday morning because the area where the pest settled was hilly and inaccessible for tractor-mounted sprayers. Officials said the center had sent the drone. Thanks for the government to listening to us and who had suggested first in our last week's news hour. ICMR writes to WHO disagreeing with HCQ assessment. The World Health Organization's advisory has suspended hydrochloroquine HCQ uses in treating COVID-19 patients. However, the preliminary success was observed in the treatment of COVID-19 patients through these HCQ tablets. The Indian Council of Medical Research ICMR has written to WHO currently as per protocols set by Indian government to treat severe coronavirus patients requiring ICU management. HCQ dosage has been administered amounts to 2400 milligram. Lastly, in order to fight against a pandemic, a large number of parallel efforts are being taken in India. These include new tests for diagnosing COVID-19 and detecting antibodies, as well as a drug hackathon focused on discovering a potential drug to treat coronavirus. My key takeaway for today is 3 months ago, who would have thought we will have to buy all we need from one store? That store will be our cell phone. Working from home will seem like a punishment and babies will get crushed office meetings. Dining tables will be makeshift classrooms and 70% of patients will be treated virtually. The world's busiest airport will be Anchorage, Alaska, and you can gaze stars from Mumbai to Shanghai. Google and Apple will team up to do good, and you cannot book a Hertz or go to a Gold's Gym. We will buy more bicycles than cars, and screens will make for exercise buddies. We will drive up to a store without going in, and we won't drive to a gas station for months. Holidays will be about going nowhere but just turning off your computer. Fine dining will be in backyards, and star chefs and 5-star hotels will do home delivery of their foods. That is it for the day, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Please download War India app for the latest news and updates. It is available on Google Play Store. Please stay tuned and for more updates. Thank you very much. Namaskar.